My name is Chrissy Gagliard, and I am the owner-director of Chrissy's Little Preschool. So the preschool is in a duplex. We live on one side, and the school is its whole separate entity on the other side, which gives it a very homey feeling for very young kids to have their first school experience away from their parents in a very warm and loving environment. I find it's small numbers, so our ratio is 2 to 10. So we can have one teacher with 4 kids to work with them on things that they're trying to learn, things that they struggle with. If we have separation anxiety, we have the ability to do one-on-ones, and I love that it's a smaller environment because I can see if there's something going on, or if they need a little more attention with certain things, or if they just need one-on-one time because they miss mom and dad. It's a really nice, warm environment where we can do one-on-ones, or have a smaller group so that they can express themselves better, or I don't know. It's just, I love the small community part of it too, and I love it. I love it. I love little kids. I love kids. I love their stories. I love their unconditional love of everything. I love how everything excites them. I love it. I love it. I honestly love it. I have 10 kids, so it makes a big difference with some of these other preschools. They're larger, and you kind of get lost in the shuffle, and here you still have that feeling of being home. I've always been word of mouth. We're a very community school. Police officers' kids, firefighters' kids, we've had a lot of teachers' kids, local businesses, Lewis's parents have all come here, and it's all word of mouth, and I love that because then I know the person and they know about me, and they're dropping their child off for the first time ever, their most precious cargo, and so it's nice to kind of know the person that you're dropping them off to, and a reference, and so I'm a lot through word of mouth, and I have my little silly sign in front of the house, but I should probably get a better one. It's my home, you know what I mean? So you have to be really careful of who comes in, and it's this place that kids come over, the dog come over, it couldn't be a more homey experience than you have here at CLP. I have to honestly say that. It's like being in your aunt's living room. And they learn a lot. They learn a lot. We learn through play. We do math, science, reading, all through play, and they don't even know they're doing it. I believe that kids should play at this age. Play, play, play. Because you get into the elementary schools and it's very, different. Bigger classroom sizes, which is, going to happen, and but more structured. And here they play. We throw independence. They come in and put their lunches away. They open up all their stuff at lunches. They hang up their coats. They put away their mittens. They put away their boots, their shoes. Little tiny things like that are huge, because then they go home and I have parents going, oh my gosh, they hung up their coat, and they knew where their folder was, and they knew where their backpack was, because when you get to the Willet, it's a lot of kids for 2 teachers, and so this way you got these kids that are leaving me going, all my stuff is accounted for, and I can go to lunch and open up all my stuff, and I don't need help if there's not enough volunteers. So I stress a lot of independence. So it's a lot of stuff that they don't even know they're learning, that they are, putting on your shoes, retying shoes, how to get dressed, from boots to snow pants to jackets to hats, what do you do first? People put a lot of that stuff for granted, but yeah, and it's part of learning. So they can go and be like, oh, I got this, when they go off to kindergarten. I feel like when my kids leave, they are so ready for kindergarten, so ready. Call me, come for a tour. You really can't get a feel of it until you walk in. I think you guys agree. You walk in and it's a whole different, pictures from Facebook are one thing, but you come in and you meet me and you see what we're like, and it's definitely a place that you're going to love to send your kids for the first time. And we take 2, we start at 2 and go all the way up to 5. I know 2 is that tough age where you're trying to figure out they're a little too old for daycare, a little too young for a public preschool, so we're here. We're here.